So we live to see another day. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Welcome to the live. Welcome, TikTok to the live. Hello, Cornbread. How are you? I just want to make it real clear that hello, Joy C. Oh, that was my mother's name, Joy C. Oh, you just made my whole day. How are you today? Good morning. Hey, Abby. Hey, Karen. Hey, Mississippi. What's happening, good people? How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? I just want to let y'all know that I am live on several platforms. So if you see me moving around, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's because I got a lot going on in here, and I'm gonna move y'all back here so we all looking in the same direction. How about that? I'm just trying to make sure this phone don't fall down. All right, Brooke, how are you? What's happening, people? What's happening? It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What's up, Alexis? PGH? What's happening? If you want to join me on Facebook or no. Y'all stay right there. Okay. So anyway, what's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? Hello, Anderson Construction. What's happening? I am super excited to be here before you today. For those of you who do not know who I am, let me clean my glasses. My name is Dory Ray. On all of my social media platforms, I am Dory on purpose because I do this thing intentionally. Okay. I live very transparently. I live very intentionally, and I am in a position to bless a lot of people. So just let's take a minute to share the live out, okay? And while we're sharing the live out, why don't you let me know what city, what state, what country you're calling in from? I would love to know where you're coming in from, and we're going to get into this conversation in just 1 second, okay? So I'm going to share this live out real quick. Okay, and let my partners know that I am live. Wonderful. So, good afternoon. I am coming to you from the beautiful city of brotherly love and sisterly affection, otherwise known as Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where we're having some beautiful weather right now, and I'm super happy about that. But what I'm most excited about today is that I am able to share with you some information that has the potential to change your life. Okay, for me, just to give you a little background, I want to let you know who's talking to you so you know why you can believe what I'm saying, okay? My name is Dory Ray again. I am a 61-year-old grandma out of Philadelphia. I have two adult daughters in their early 30s, and I have a 7-year-old grandson who loves me more than anybody. These last couple of days, he's been getting on my nerves, but that's my boy, and that's who I run hard for because the good book tells us to leave a legacy for our children and our children's children. And, you know, I am in a position to do just that. What's up, Lola? What's up, user? What's up, Alexis? How y'all doing? Okay. What's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? What's up, TikTok? I am so excited about this information that I am about to share with you. But let me give you a little bit more background because it will make everything make sense. Okay. Give you a little history on who I am. I am the girl who was born in the era when people still did what their parents told them to do. Period, point blank. If my father said jump, we didn't ask him how high. We asked him why. We didn't ask him why. We asked him how high, right? I'm born in 1964. I'm a baby boomer. I'm from the last generation where we didn't question everything. My kids are from that generation where they question everything. But when my parents, who love me more than anybody in the world, told me to go to school, get a good education, if I am fortunate to parlay that into higher education, and then come out and get in these United States of America. We ain't gonna talk about that. Come on out and get you a good job, okay? All right, I did that. I did all of that. I graduated from one of the top high schools in Philadelphia. If you could share this live for me, please, I would appreciate it. In particular on Facebook and Instagram, if you could share this live, I would certainly appreciate it. Type share it in the comments once you share the live, okay? One thing that I did have the opportunity to do because God blessed me with some brains, okay? I had an opportunity to attend one of the top universities, African American University, HBCU, Howard University. I graduated, just, you know, I did not graduate magna cum laude. I'm just going to keep it a beam with y'all. I did not graduate summa cum laude. Your girl graduated. Thank you, Lordy, because your girl liked to party. I was so happy when I got them papers and I came on home. What's up, Rochelle? I came home and just like my parents had instructed me to do, I got what most people would consider a good job. Not your average job, Rochelle. Not your average job, Lady Skizzy. I was a pharmaceutical sales rep. I was making a six-figure income in my late 20s and early 30s. Man, I was balling. I was driving a company car. I had two children. I've never been married, but I got two kids. Y'all figure that out on your own time. I got two kids, and my kids didn't want for nothing because their mom was making six figures back when nobody was even talking about it, okay? But here's what I want to tell you. It's not about what you make, right? It's about how you manage what you make and what you can keep. Because somebody put a one in the chat if that's making sense to you. Because here I was, a young girl out of college, fresh out of school, wild as hell, and I just was spending money as fast as I could make it. Can anybody understand or relate to that? Tap the screen over here on TikTok if it is making sense to you. You know, tapping is clapping over here on TikTok. For you over here on Facebook, Instagram, all you got to do is send me some hearts, right? All I knew was that I was making good money, but I was spending it faster than it came in. Baby, if my kids, if they had Uggs and everybody had Uggs, my kids was getting some Uggs. Matter of fact, they was getting two pair. I tried to be real slick one time and went to the flea market and bought them Uggs from the flea market. And my girl was like, we ain't wearing those. So I had to keep up with their standard too, right? I found myself in a position where even though I was making six figures, because I was earning something called linear income, somebody type linear in the chat. Because I was trading time for dollars, I found myself in a position where I was even making six figures. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. Who's picking up what I'm putting down? I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. I was going through money so fast that I put myself in a position where money at six-figure income earner with a company car, that means I had no car payment, no insurance. I managed to spend enough money where I still had financial issues. And then, as if that wasn't enough, Rochelle, I'm having a hot flash. Let me stop for a minute because I don't know why I'm rushing. For those of you who don't know me, my friends are probably coming to the line going, who's that girl? Because if I showed you a picture of me, I am a gray-haired grandmom. I usually wear my hair in braids or twisties, but I had a hard time getting an appointment with my hairstylist, who happens to be my daughter in the next room. She's been busy, and I'm having a hot flash as we speak. I told y'all I keep it a bean, and I want to snatch this wig off so bad that it's hurting my feelings, but I got to keep going because I ain't going to do that to y'all. So anyway, let me get back to this story. On top of robbing Peter to pay Paul, baby, I found myself in a position where something came in my life that I was not anticipating. Like, have you ever been in a position where you thought you had everything under control, where you thought things were working out just fine, and just like that, something shows up and it throws everything out of whack? Well, for me, it was depression. It was major depression. Here I was, a single mom trying to raise my daughters. Rochelle, if you could do me a favor and share into the group chat that I'm live on Facebook, and Instagram. So I went to the doctors and they diagnosed me something for major depression. This was years ago. My children were young. They're 34 and 30 now. And it just rocked my world, y'all. For years, I went up and down, and some of the worst bouts of depression that you can ever imagine. I'm talking about depression that makes you lose your jobs and it takes you off of your square. I'm talking about that kind of depression. And I found myself in a position where I was depressed and broke. And that's when I received a phone call. And this is where I want you to tune in. I received a phone call from my cousins, Pam and Vernon, and they said, are you open to making some extra money? Now, what y'all think I said? Now, my depression was having to be not really deep at that point, so I could understand and comprehend. And they said, "Come on and go to this meeting with me." And this was years ago. This was my daughter was 2; she's 30. So I found myself in an Amway meeting. Now, if you know about Amway, type A in the chat. So, because if you don't know about Amway, baby, Amway was the deal back in the day. And when I walked into that meeting, I didn't see anybody who looked like me, first of all. It was a bunch of old white men, and they were making a decision about how they were going to make money. They had learned something that they did not teach me at Howard University. They did not teach me when I was running the streets acting crazy. They did not teach me at Girls High, and they definitely didn't teach me in corporate America. And what I learned in that room that night changed my life forever, because I learned that wealthy people did not trade hours for dollars. Period, point blank. Wealthy people understood principles that kept their money circulating for them. And that was that you need to find a way to make some passive and residual income. What is that, Dory? Passive income is when you do something like Oprah. You do something and then you teach somebody else how to do it. And because you put them on, somebody say, put me on, because you put them on, you then get a portion of what they earn over and over. Every time they make $1, you make a dime. You got to like that. I'm talking about, there was the wealthiest man who ever walked the earth said, I would rather make 1% of 100 people's efforts than for my lifestyle to be 100% dependent on my income. Does anybody ever know a person who was rolling and all of a sudden, thank you, I can't read your name, Midnight Back. Thank you. Have you ever seen somebody whose life was rolling and then all of a sudden they get a pink slip and then the house go and then the car go and the kids got to come home from school, all that bull crap because they don't understand the principles. They don't understand that there are other ways to make money and they're putting all their eggs in one basket. So tonight, I want to offer you an opportunity to get your eggs out of that basket, okay? Now, down here on the screen here, I am showing some slides. I'm not going to be able to share that with TikTok, but y'all follow along because the story is the story, okay? And I know, Lumi, I know you know what I'm talking about because when you put all your eggs in one basket, baby, God forbid you drop the basket, you have no eggs. But if I'm carrying a little bit of eggs, Rochelle carrying a little bit of eggs, you carrying a little bit of eggs, Lumi carrying a little bit of eggs, and I drop my eggs, and we all together, we still got some eggs. I hope that made sense because that came out, but I hope it made sense. But let's talk about it. So I got involved in the network marketing industry. Oh, I'm sorry, Lumi. I'm very loud. My kids told me I was loud too. Is that better? Y'all tell me, is that better? Dory, are you on TikTok? Yes, I am. Is that better, y'all? I am a screamer. I get so excited I get to screaming. Please don't take it the wrong way. That's who I am. I'm just a loud girl from Philly. Okay. So anyway, I got involved in the network marketing industry. I started making passive income. They also taught me about residual income. What is residual income? Residual income is even better, y'all. That's when you do something one time. Prudy, I'm on my other account. I'm on my Dory on Purpose, not my Dory on Purpose shop. It's just Dory on Purpose. Go to that one. So a residual income is when you do something one time and you continue to get paid for that effort over and over and over again, guys. It is some serious, serious, serious income, okay? And here's what I'm going to tell you. That's the kind of money that Michael Jackson made. If some record station messes around and plays Billie Jean is Not My Lover tonight on the radio, somebody with the last name Jackson has to get a check cut to them. That is residual income. Residual income takes care of your children and your children's children. Okay, so let's talk about why I'm here tonight. Because I walked away from the industry, not because I didn't love it, but because I was tired. I was tired. I had become a caretaker for my father. My father became ill with dementia, and I had to dedicate my whole life to him. It wore me out. I mean, it took every bit of my energy. I walked away. When my father passed away in 2023, I had to find something to do. What's up, Donna? I had to find something to do with myself because I needed money. I was living off of his money because I was in his house taking care of him for 3 years. And when that stopped, I needed to find a way to make money, but I didn't want to go back to network marketing for whatever reason. It was a lot of things. I was just burnt out, because the good news and the bad news about what I'm going to share with you is that you have to deal with people. That's the good news. You get to deal with and meet some wonderful people. But the bad news is you got to deal with some people, if you know what I'm saying. So here's the deal. Back in August, I gained a significant amount of weight. Like, I am so overweight, it's ridiculous. But one of my girlfriends and I had started walking together. And her name's Nikki. She happens to be my sponsor. And Nikki had earned $1 million in the last business that I did with her. I earned a couple 100,000. She earned $1 million. I said, okay. Nikki said to me, Dory, I heard, and there's a young lady for TikTok named Coach Stormy Wellington, Dr. Stormy Wellington. She said, I heard Coach Stormy about to bust a move. You want to rock with me and go make some money? You know what I said? Nah, Nick, I'm tired. I need something else. I need something else, Nick. I need something that's, thank you, Malika. I need something a little, and she said, all right, I'm going to do it. But will you help me? I said, yeah, Nick, you my girl. I'm gonna help you. And then um, you know what? Let me just on the way home, I started thinking, I'm gonna help Nikki make another million, and I ain't gonna get my piece. I called Nikki back and said, I'm in. Okay. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get this fool out of here. Sometimes on here you get a couple fools. So anyway, in August, I decided to partner with a company by the name of Farmasi. Okay, and let's talk about it. Farmasi is a 75-year-old company based in Turkey. Farmasi specializes in skincare, makeup, and nutritional products. So in August of this year, of 2025, I partnered with that company. And baby, let me tell you something. Out of all the years that I've been in business, I believe that this is probably one of the best business decisions that I've made in a very, very, very long time. And let me explain to you some of the reasons why I believe this company is the way to go. There's a couple things I look for when I'm evaluating the company. Can I trust this company? Absolutely. The company is 75 years old. They are the number one network marketing, makeup, and skincare company in Turkey. And since they've come to the United States, they've become the number 15 network marketing company in the United States. Can I trust 75 years of a company that is built on legacy? Absolutely. I've been using the product since August. Let me tell you something. These products have changed my life. I'm 61 years old. I'm telling you, baby, I never had no real skin problems, but I never knew that my skin could be soft as a baby's butt, as my grandson went to school and told everybody. Okay, because he heard me say it. My 7-year-old grandson told the whole second grade class that his grandmother's face was soft as a baby's butt. So the products are working for me and I love them. The next thing I like about the company is that the opportunity to make money, we're going to talk about that in a minute, is just ridiculous. I mean, I've never seen this much money on the table if you're just willing to go get it, okay? And the next thing I loved is the fact that the company was global. So, we're out here in social media land. There's people joining from all over the place. I don't care if you're in North Philly or North Dakota. We got an opportunity for you. I don't care. We just opened up Germany today. My mentor just opened up Malaysia. Like, we're doing business all over the world. So if you're looking for a global opportunity, this is where you want to be. As a matter of fact, let me tell you, this company was started by a gentleman who was a well-known pharmacist in Turkey. And do y'all know people go to Turkey for everything? Hey, Keisha, what's up, Heaven? People go to Turkey for everything, like to get their teeth fixed, to get their face done, get their butt done, to get their all kinds of stuff, because Turkey is known for being good at what they do in that area. Well, Dr. Tuna wanted to bring more natural products to the market, and he started this company 75 years ago, and he has created a company that became the number one brand in Turkey from a manufacturing perspective and from a wholesaling perspective. He has built a conglomerate. In 2017, Dr. Tuna passed away, and he decided to leave this company to his grandsons, who immediately, somebody type immediately in the chat, became billionaires because of what their father left them. Can somebody say legacy? So this company is now the grandsons, who are not even 30 years old yet, two of them, CEO and president, are both grandsons and brothers. That turned me right in the right direction. And these guys decided, let's change the way we do business. And they decided to bring this to a network marketing platform. What does that mean? They decided that instead of using radio advertisement, TV advertising, $1 million Super Bowl ads, and all those things, they were going to let people like me, people like Rochelle, people like Heaven, people like Donna, people possibly like you, to take these products to the world. They want me to influence. They know in the land of social media, people are looking for things. So if I go to social media and I tell them and show them my skin and tell them that I'm using a 5-step facial cleansing system that is changing my face, changing my skin. If I tell them that I'm taking nutritional products that make me feel good, or that I'm using makeup that I'm falling in love with, that I'm pretty, paid, and well-traveled, people want to be a part of what I'm doing. They understand that, okay? So they took it to the network marketing platform, but you don't come to network marketing unless you come with the best. And I decided I was not coming back unless I was coming back with the best. And the best to ever do it was my mentor, Dr. Stormy Wellington. She has helped over 139 families earn seven figures. She has over 18, almost 20 years experience in the industry. She has earned over I think 50 some odd $1 million. I don't want to misquote her numbers, but she's made a lot of money. And we're not making no income claims, but she is known for her systems. She's known for helping other people change their life. And I knew I needed to link up with her in this season of my life. Like I told you before, this is not no fly-by-night company. Even though you here in the United States may not have heard of Farmasi, it's because we just setting ground over here. The timing, your timing could not be any better, okay? In this company, we not only are a legacy company, but we own our facility over in Turkey. Our facility is the size of 15 football fields, which means we can do everything in-house. We don't outsource nothing, not even the roses that they use to make this rose cleanser that I love to use on my face. We grow our own roses. We use our own water. Everything is halal certified. Most of our products are vegan and halal certified. No animals are ever used to test our makeup. Like, this company is top notch. Somebody type top notch in the chat, okay? Because we know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 75 years. On our facility, we have our own hotel. We have our own manufacturing plant. We don't outsource anything. So if you make a decision to link up with this company, you know you're linking up with a company that is the real deal, Holyfield, okay? So let's talk about the products a little bit. I put a few pictures of the products down here in this presentation I'm doing here. I want to show you some of my favorite products, but I want to make sure you understand this. All we're teaching people how to do is to transfer their buying habits. See, our company has over 500 products. Somebody put 500 in the chat. We have over 500 products, okay? These 500 products are products that you're going to use anyway. You're going to go to Walmart, CVS, Dwayne Reed, Piggly Wiggly. I don't know what's happening in your area. Rite Aid, if you still have them. And you're going to buy your toothpaste, your soap, your facial products, your makeup, your nutritional products, your vitamins, and all those different things. Guess what we teach you how to do? We teach you how to transfer those buying habits back to yourself and get paid for using your own products. Y'all should be getting excited right about now, because when I woke up this morning, I got paid to brush my teeth. After I got paid to brush my teeth, I took my own soap and I got paid to take a shower. After that, I lotioned with my own lotion. After that, I applied my own makeup that I get paid to use. I got tons of makeup over here that I get paid to use. I cleansed with my 5-step facial cleansing system. I got paid for that. But not only that, because I became an influencer, I get a 50% discount on all the products. So we have the skincare industry on lock. Do you know your skin is the largest organ on your body? And we are the expert. Somebody type expert in the chat. We are the absolute expert in skincare. We're going to show you how to take care of your skin. I don't care what kind of skin you got. We got several different skincare systems. We got our Lumi Bright. If you want to lighten up your skin, you got dark spots and circles, try our Lumi Bright. We got Aqua for our hydrating skincare system. We have calendula. Look it up. It's the best thing you can ever put on your skin. That's one of my favorites. Excuse me. We have tea tree for people who have problem skin. We have, what am I missing, guys? I don't know what we're missing. We have a state-of-the-art system where you can actually put your information in our website and it'll tell you what your best skincare system is. Remember TikTok, tapping is clapping, and remember Facebook, stars and hearts are wonderful. Okay, so let's get back into this. I want to tell y'all about some of my, what's up y'all over here on Instagram? I didn't even see y'all over there. Let me tell you about some of my favorite products while we're right here talking about products. I want to let you know that when I get up in the morning and brush my teeth, it's a different kind of experience now, because when I brush my teeth, baby, I hear dollar signs. Because every day when I brush my teeth, not only am I using a quality product, did I mention that these are luxury quality prices hey Harlem, what's up, baby? At warehouse pricing, okay? So I brush my teeth, I get paid. Then I use my facial cleansing system, I get paid. After that, I go downstairs and I make me a delicious cup of mushroom coffee. And guess what happens, y'all? I get paid even to drink my coffee, Shay, May, Dolly. I even get paid to drink my own coffee, and not just regular coffee. I'm talking about coffee with benefits. I'm talking about coffee that is infused with 10 functional mushrooms. Okay. I'm talking about a company that takes its time to bring you top quality products at warehouse pricing. And then on top of that, they are going to pay you to use them, give you a discount on the products. And then the best thing, y'all lean in down here on Facebook, lean in. We launch new products every single month. As a matter of fact, I think I put it in here. Let me see. Where's that new product? Did I put it in here? Daggone it. I thought I put it in there. I didn't put it in there. But we launch new products every single month. Okay. And I want to start talking about some money. Anybody want to talk about some money? Let's talk about some money. Let's just go here. I'm gonna come back to these others, but I don't want to lose y'all before we talk about this money. Let's talk money. Somebody put show me the money in the chat, because I've already told y'all. Like, we are the number one company in Turkey. Like, we have created some amazing stories of people making money as well as using products that have changed their life. We are right now the number 15 network marketing company in the United States, and we've only been here since 2018. Okay, so let me tell you why we're so excited. First of all, when you get started, the company's going to give you a state-of-the-art website. A state-of-the-art website. So you don't even have to pay a monthly fee on that website. Do you know how much money you're saving just because the company gives you a state-of-the-art website? And can I tell you something right now? I almost hate to say this because I think people get misconstrued that it's a $5 company. But do you know that you can join our business tonight for $5? Everything I said sounds kind of crazy about millions of dollars and the company being this and the company being that. And then I turn around and say, oh, you can link up with us for $5. Not only can you join the company tonight for $5, but they're going to give you a full-size bottle of one of our top-selling products, which is our Reviving Shampoo, for $5. And then you're going to link up with me, and I'm going to take you in the back, and I'm going to help you shop for products that have the potential to change your life. And then as you continue to shop, the more products you use, the more money they pay you back. So you go up the scale. Let me go through it, because I'm talking to TikTok. Let me go back a little bit. The first thing I want you to understand is that when you get your website, all 500 products can be accessed through your website. And anytime you can advertise your website on social media sites, any way you want to advertise, and put it in there, put it in the store, whatever you want to do, advertise your website. Anytime anybody goes to your website and spends money, the company pays you a 50% commission. This morning, true story, I woke up to a $70 sale. Now, the sale was actually for $140. Hear me well. But in my wallet was $70 because they went through my website. They bought 2 of my Flaunt It products, which helps to sculpt your belly. She bought 2 of the Flaunt It sets. She paid $140 for both of them, and the company paid me back 50%. I was asleep. Somebody said she was asleep and made $70. Just like that. Just like that. Let me tell you something. There's no better way to make money than in your sleep. Because somebody say, I would love to make some money in my sleep. Absolutely. So you get 50% on every website sale. And then the company says, if you influence another person to become an influencer, y'all follow me. So I get in business and I talk to my good friend Rochelle Brown. And Rochelle sees that, oh, Dory, something changed about you. You just, your skin is different, your lips, and I've been telling her, I've been hooked up with this company. I've been using this toner. I'm on the perfume. We got perfumes that smell so good. Dory, something about you is just, And I say, Rochelle, and I have a conversation with her, and she decides after our conversation she want to get in business. Rochelle gets in business. Now they're going to pay me when Rochelle uses the product. They're going to give her 50% off her product. They're going to give her her own website. They're going to do all the things they did for me. But because she falls under me, every time she makes a sale, every time she places an order, every time she gets a customer, not only does she get paid, but I get paid a portion as well. Somebody type in the chat, put some fire in the chat, do something, tap the screen, get excited. Because, baby, if you can't get excited about 50% profit on every sale that you make, and then another 50%, I mean, another income when you're the people who you invite, you get a portion of what they make. I didn't mean to say 50%. You get paid up to 25% on your group volume. So last month, my and I'm not making any income claims. I'm just trying to tell you how this go down. I got several people in my organization now, and last month we did almost $40,000 in sales, and I got paid off of all of those sales. So we're looking for people who want to make some income, people who want to. I'm done with the presentation. People who understand that all we're talking about is transferring your buying habits. Type of one in the chat if that makes sense to you. All we're talking about is transferring your buying habits. All we're talking about is don't go buy your soap from Rite Aid. Don't go buy your soap from Walmart. Don't go to Target and get your stuff. Don't go to places that don't give you anything back. We're teaching you how you can start a business tonight for $5. Okay, you're going to get a full bottle so you can sample the shampoo, and then you're going to go shopping. Instead of going to Walmart and get your toothpaste, go in your own store, and they're going to pay you. They're going to give it to you for 50% off, first of all, and then they're going to pay you a portion back every single month. What's up, Betty? You've been here the whole time, Betty. I think that you see something you like, Betty. Now I'm gonna tell y'all like this. This is March Madness. We're just getting started in March. I want to help at least 12 women. That's my number for the month. I'm looking for 12 women. I don't care if you're from North Dakota, North Philly, California. As a matter of fact, I got people from all those places already in my business. I don't care where you are. If you're looking for a way to make some extra income, if you want to take your life to another level, not only I didn't tell y'all, but another way that the company pays us with is with exotic vacations. Baby, let me tell you something. My mentor and coach, they just came back from an all expense paid trip to the Maldives on a private island. And it was not even that difficult to qualify for it. All I know is that this year I have intention to go to Turkey that I'm already qualified for. Okay. I have intention to go to the Maldives. I have intention to go on another trip that I don't even know where the destination is, but I'm on track to hit, I've done enough sales to make that trip as well. All I'm saying is if you're looking for a community where that you level up your look. We got makeup. I didn't even talk about the makeup. Tomorrow's makeup night. We're just going to do makeup tomorrow. I don't even want to get into it. But I just want to let you know we got makeup. We got skincare. We have nutritional products. We have top level, high level, luxury, affordable products. You get 50% off all the products. And not only that, you get a free website where you get 50% commission. Then you can offer others the opportunity to come and show them how to do what you do and get paid even when they move products. So if you're looking for a way to make an extra, say $500 to $1,000 a month, here's the thing: you determine how much money you want to make. If you want an extra $100 a month, I'll show you how to do it. If you want an extra $500 a month, I know how to do that. If you want an extra $1,000 a month, I know how to do that. If you want an extra $5,000 a month, I haven't done that yet here, but I could point you to the person who can show you how to do it because my mentors have done it. So I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I told you a half hour. That's all I needed. But I need you to type a 1 in the chat if this made sense to you and you're a guest, or either get into my inbox if you're here on TikTok, if you're here on Instagram, inbox me. Let me know. Let me know that this made sense to you and you're looking for a way to make some extra money. I'm telling you, who couldn't use an extra 500 to $1,000 a month? And I'm not making no income claims because what you make is totally up to you. What you don't make is totally up to you. But if you're serious about making some money, you look behind me. I use these products every day. These are products that I personally use, from my apple cider vinegar gummies to my Radiant Mind gummies that help me in the morning, to my meal replacement shakes as I'm losing this weight, to my vitamin C and my D3 and my B12, everything. We got it all here. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I believe I'm coming back tomorrow at 5:30. I have to check my schedule, but tomorrow is going to be makeup. We're going to talk about makeup. And I appreciate you all coming out tonight. Please, please, please get in my inbox. If you're over here on TikTok, inbox me, say, Dory, I need to know more. If you want the link, if you're on Facebook, just go to Partner with Dory. TikTok, I'm going to go out now because I don't want to have no violations, but get in my inbox and I will see y'all on the other side of money. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm out here at TikTok because I want to give some instructions to Facebook. If you are interested, I am running my banner across the bottom now. My website is partnerwithdory.com. Whether you're watching this now or you're watching this on the replay, I see there's over 300 people on this live. I'm super excited about the 300 of you that are here. I'm only looking for 12. I'm looking for 12 women who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I am particularly interested in women over 50. I am a 61-year-old grandmom out of Philadelphia. I am a person who can show you how to revive yourself after 50. Let's get this thing back going after 50, right? And I appreciate you taking this half hour with me. If you're still there, type a 1 in the chat so I can say thank you to you for staying with me the whole time. We'll be back tomorrow, more than likely. Okay, I don't know why this is not getting no views. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love. Bye bye.